Land, welcome to my channel. This is Phoenix Dingo. All right, so I was asked a question by one of the viewers, and they wanted to know why I thought the media had bias against Andrew Yang and the blackout was going on. Um, for that one, let's see here. I would say the first things first. When you talk about how he wants to do the VAT tax and take the tiny little sliver, I feel like that might impact them in some way, either through their streaming on their website or it could be through streaming through Amazon. They do have some kind of ties to Amazon. They're on Amazon. So, I mean, it would make sense that that might somehow impact them financially. So, it might be an invested interest for them to count him out of the narrative and therefore save themselves money. Um, I can't verify any of that as of yet. I've been looking into it, which is why it took so long for me to get to this video, because I've been trying to find out whether or not that's true. But I do know if you look on Amazon, I forget what it's called, Amazon Prime, and then I think it's called Fire Stick. I'm not sure, but they're on a few things that are tied to Amazon. So stands to reason if he keeps calling out Amazon, 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 that's going to somehow impact the money. So that could be one motivation. I would say number two would be race relations in America. Now, one, it could be just obvious prejudice because he's Asian. But deeper than that, I would say that um, they they have beef with Trump. Okay, Trump has been calling them nonstop since even before he got elected president. So it stands to reason that they would have an axe to grind with him, and they would want him out of the White House, and they would love to shame him. Um, so they would kind of have invested interest in choosing who they think would be the most likely to win against him. Now, you got to think, being the fact that racial tensions have been really high in our country lately between white and black, if you add an Asian in the mix, they might feel like that might be too much for America and that he wouldn't get the vote and people would vote for Trump instead because they didn't feel some sort of way about an Asian being in the White House. Further, I've actually heard someone say that it'd be a little weird to have an Asian as the president while we're going through these issues with China, racism. So, and I mean, it could be a whole bunch of different levels to it, but race, I think, does play a part of that. Um, then when we have them picking in their best interest to get Trump out of the White House, I would say that, their top two would be Bernie and Biden. Bernie, because they could control the narrative of the underdog from the last race that got robbed by Hillary Clinton. Okay. And then they could also, they probably also felt like they could tap into the Bernie movement, all the fans that he had. I mean, I was one of them. We were, out there. They had, I mean, they changed restaurants. I mean, it was a huge, huge moment feeling the burn. And so to take that and tap into it, that's just streams, that's views, that's attention, people paying attention to their channel, people actually wanting to watch the debates. So they would have a vested interest in Bernie because of that. And then they probably thought that he had it in the bag with the reaction of last time because I think most people can agree Hillary kind of came in with the scales tipped in her favor. So a lot of people felt like that Bernie was robbed. I'm one of them. I think he was definitely robbed. I think that was all fixed in Hillary's defense. And then, of course, she lost. Uh-huh. Um, so I feel like it creates a narrative of the underdog, like I said. Um, it's almost built in media coverage. And then it also ensures news because Bernie is not a silent one. He is a revolutionary figure and he will fight openly in public for what he wants. Therefore, if he thinks it's in our best interest to have a certain policy in there and people are doing things to halt that, he'll take it right to the media. He'll demand that people get up in arms, that people protest, because that's his roots. He used to protest with Martin Luther King. So it would make sense that his demeanor and his the fact that he's quick to get people to rally would make news. So it's almost like an invested interest. Um, with Biden, I think they would. Well, one, he jumped in and was automatically at the top of the polls. It's like Hillary all over again. It's like he jumped in the race and everyone was like, oh, we know his name. He's going to win. He's safe. He's a sure bet. He's a vet. And he was with Obama. So it's kind of like a, yeah, between these two candidates, you have a greater chance of being able to get Donald Trump out of the White House. Plus, if I remember correctly, didn't he ban them from the White House? Um, I don't know if that's been reversed. Y'all let me know in the comments. But I think it could be any one of these or a mixture of all of them. But I think well, I definitely think it's more about uh, basically, I think it's all about their individual goals when it comes down to being able to control the narrative for their own better purpose and not the purpose of the country. Andrew Yang is coming in. Um, he's one Asian, which we've never had before. He's introducing brand new ideas that uh, doesn't have, no one's ever really gotten into it before on a political um, level. They haven't pushed as hard as he's doing. So he's new. He's bringing fresh ideas and he has the Bernie potential to take away votes, which is exactly what he's doing. And so that was their way of being able to shut him up, shut him down, so that he didn't cause too much of a stir, so they could keep going with their agenda. So, in a nutshell, I think that's exactly what it was. I think they all were trying to do Olivia Popes and control the narrative and have control and play us like puppets. Um, I hope it doesn't work. It seems like they're coming around. I just hope it's not too late. Anyways, Yang Gang Forever. Y'all have a great day. And hit me back in the comments. Let me know what you think. And please subscribe, please like, please share, and please have a great day.